Everything I say has science-backed evidence. If you just do your research and stop thinking I'm a crazy person, you'll see that everything I say has science behind it. Also, it has, if you're into religion, it has religion behind it. It has a lot of evidence, okay? The movies, there's a lot of movies that all talk about this stuff. There's a lot of evidence everywhere. Anyway, I gotta remember I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my spiritual crew so that I can relax while I talk and not scream at people. Um, so I'm feeling like shaky today. I have like stomach problems and I'm just feeling shaky, and that happens sometimes when the energy is running through me and there's pressure on me from space to say or do certain things. Where is my, I don't know where my chapstick is. I lost my chapstick. Is my lip bleeding? A little bit. Oh, there it is. Y'all act like you don't hear me, and that shit boils my blood. How I got from point A to point B. This isn't going to be like an evidence broadcast. Trying to calm down. 201. When I was driving from Kenosha to New Jersey, I have a tiny car. I have a Fiat, okay, and that's a long drive. It's a 12-hour drive. And it's not okay, so like the drive from the West Coast to the East Coast or the West Coast to the Midwest is like great. It's like beautiful, it's serene, it's calm, it's peaceful. The truckers are all calm and peaceful. But the drive from Midwest to Northeast is like a hell of a ride. It's just a hell of a ride. Okay, truckers, listen to me. You're being sued from space. The truckers are not kind on that journey, and it gets really bad in Pennsylvania. That's the worst part. And I did the drive like a few times already before this drive, so I already knew. Pennsylvania Turnpike is the worst. And the truckers there are so rude. They will cut you off, and like literally if you don't brake on your car, like they would have hit you. Like it's that bad on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And it's like the last leg before you hit New Jersey, so it's always the worst. And um because it's like at the end of the drive, so it's like you've been driving for a really long time and everything. And I heard my mom keep like saying to me when I was like on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, get off the road now, pull off the road, get off the road, get a hotel room, pull off the road and sleep, pull off the road and sleep, Alyssa. I can hear my mom telepathically. When I got home the next day, she was like, I kept telling you to pull off the road and get a hotel room. And I'm like, yes, Mom, I heard you telepathically. I heard you. But I didn't listen because I just wanted to get home. And so I almost got hit like a couple of times by these truckers. And then all of a sudden, all of these like truckers and cars formed like a caravan of safety around me. And it's one trucker in front of me. It kept putting its like blinkers on and going really slow and like being like my bodyguard and just like keeping me safe. Like me and this trucker were just like driving, not like really slow, but like whatever, normal speed, not like 90, like 70 or something, and just like doing like normal speed. and he was just like keeping me safe. And then there was a car that kept me safe, and then there was another trucker that kept me safe. And they just kept like taking turns and like keeping me safe during like the last leg of the journey. And then at this one point on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, um, I had a truck and I had a car caravanning me and keeping me safe. And I was talking to them telepathically. I was talking to them telepathically. I was being led to talk to them telepathically and say, keep me safe, keep me safe. And so that, and they were doing it. And then, so the truck was here and the car was here. And then all of a sudden they heard something I didn't, because I told you right now we're separate. So I don't hear everything. And, because we're separate, and they heard something I didn't. They heard like somebody trying to like attack. Mom, no, not right now. And then the trucker and the car heard something that I didn't hear, and they were both like, I'm tired of being nice. And they both took off like Fast and the Furious at like crazy incredible speeds, and they were like, we're going to clear the road ahead of you. And it was just like crazy to watch. It's crazy to watch stuff like this, and it's like crazy to hear like the telepathic communication, and then like they both get pissed at the same time and they take off like Fast and the Furious, like literally like a movie. And I was like, wow. And then I had like maybe like 2 hours left of the ride at that point, and it was like clear and like clear pretty much the entire way there. And so that's how I get from point A to point B. And then yesterday I was at my grandmother's, and she was I was like getting frustrated at my grandmom's, and I was like, I don't know where this anger is coming from. Like, what is this anger? Where's this frustration coming from? And then I heard a voice say, I'm going to hit her. Like, it was like a voice from another person that came through me, and it was talking about like hitting my grandmother, who's on hospice right now. She's dying. And I was like, what the hell? Who said that? And then like a minute or two later, this one of like the nurses walked in, and I was like, oh my God, it's probably from her. And I was like, did you threaten to hit my grandmom? Do you know who I am? You don't do that to my family. And she was like, I heard you, Queen Lucifer. And then she proceeds to tell us how she fell in the Walmart parking lot, and she had a huge black eye still. She had like a huge black eye and like a couple of bruises, but she was like, this is nothing. She's like, my entire face was bruised and my entire body was like bruised, and I lost a tooth. It was really bad. And she's like, I still haven't gone to the dentist. I still have like the tooth missing from that fall. And I was like, perfect. Like, and then she like looked at me and telepathically said, is it working, Queen Lucifer? And I was like, yep. So that's 2 evidence videos for you, or 2 evidences in one video, because I have to be clear, right? Or stupid commenters can be like, no, that's 2 evidences in one video. Excuse me, you said it wrong. So yeah, put me on the national news. Thank you. I'm not a person. Thank you.